Good morning. Today is the 21st, and it's Friday. Um, as many that have been paying attention here the past few days, I've been going over Psalm 23. And I tell you what, this chapter, even though many of you already heard it, many of you already read it, probably a few hundred times, is just amazing. Amazing because now God has really guided me to wanting to dive into it and understand it even greater to speak it to you. So, without delay, I'm going to read the whole chapter and I'm going to highlight on a verse area. So, here we go. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Now, that is what it sounds like when you read through a good chapter in the Bible. Now, this is a breakdown. And I know I've already touched on a couple of the verses here in this chapter. And this chapter is only 6 verses, and it's taken me a couple weeks. But today, I'm going over verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Here is a knowing that this valley, this darkness, is unavoidable. You're not avoiding it because you can't. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, these low points, this darkness that we experience through our life, these are things that are a given. Death is a given. Being in its shadow means that it's just it's just ahead of you. Death is just ahead of you, and you're just here at the low point. I will fear no evil. Basically, stating that evil will not dictate any decision you make. Evil is going to happen. And it's going to be there. How we react to it is the key. Because we have a shepherd that loves us. For thou art with me. I will fear no evil. So as we come to understand the valley, the shadow of darkness, the death, these are all things that are part, unfortunately, of our life. But nothing should affect your decision on understanding that God is with you. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. The rod is an example of a shorter form. Shepherds use it to defend, protect against other animals because it's easier to, wield, and also discipline. One of the sheep or one of the lambs, they don't pay attention. You give them a little whack, get back in line. So, thy rod, thy defense, the discipline that you put me through, God, the protection that you have for me, God, I understand is there. The staff is the longer stick with the little hook. The hook, the reason it's there is to pull the sheep back in line whenever they, start to veer away. It's there to bring them back, restore. It's also there to guide. The staff is a guide, poking through as you walk. And that is what we find comfort in. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, doesn't say you're not going to walk through it. Doesn't say you're going to avoid it. Doesn't say he's going to just not have you go through it. No. He tells us, don't worry about it. I will fear no evil. Because he is with us. He has the tools, the rod to fight them off, and also, for discipline, and the staff to guide you through it and bring you back the times that you start to veer away. To restore you and bring you back into the love. So don't worry about it. Valley of the shadow of death. Evil. Fear it not, for he is with you. Share this, like this. I love you, and God bless.